we have a very, very unique Parsha this Shabbat. Since the beginning of the Torah, we haven't had anything remotely like this. The Parsha of Bereshit and Noach, tell us the story of the world. Then from Lech Lecha, Avraham Avinu, we start focusing and zooming in on our special story, our unique story that Hashem is telling us about who we are, creating of the nation, Avram, Yitzchak, Yaakov, the tribes, going down to Egypt, becoming a nation. From that point out that we became a nation, every single Parsha, what is Am Yisrael doing? Where are we at? What are we complaining about? What is good for us? What are we doing good? What are we doing bad? Hashem is giving us a commandment through Moshe. Moshe is passing that on to us. But there's always some sort of movement that's going on. And then we get to Parashat Balak, and we are not there basically at all. There is Balak, Bilam, coming and from the nation's perspective saying, how do we get rid of the Jewish people, of Am Yisrael? And they come and they say, we're going to curse the nation. We're going to come and we're going to do it this way and that way. And how are we going to overpower them? And we only find out about it at the end of the book of Dvarim, only when Moshe Rabbeinu tells us, remember what Balak and Bilam did when they wanted to try to do like this to you? And we go, oh, maybe we didn't even know about that. Maybe we didn't even know that we were in any real danger until this moment. When you read the Parsha, there's 104 psukim, only 9 of them at the end are we actually mentioned as what are we doing, and it's not good, because this is our downfall. So, what can we learn from this Parsha? First of all, something extremely important is there are miracles all around you all the time. Hashem is saving you and you have no idea that you are being saved. We know about Yetziat Mitzrayim. We say it every single day. We know about that Hashem saved us from the Holocaust. We have a Memorial Day. We keep on telling that story. We know that Hashem helped us and saved us from the Greeks. We celebrate Hanukkah. We remember the Inquisitions. We remember the pogroms. We talk about these things. This is a part of our history. But how many hundreds, if not thousands of times has Hashem saved us in history without us knowing about it? All of these crazy stories that we have that sometimes they come out years later, sometimes we never even get to hear about them. There's stories in Chazal that tell us that there's a nation that came to attack us and Hashem closed the mountain on them and crushed them. In the books of prophets, we have stories of nations that have come to attack us, and then in the middle of the night, Hashem does a great noise, and they think that we are coming to ambush them at the night, and when we show up to the battle in the morning, we see that they are all gone, they've escaped, right? Hashem scared them off. We have stories in modern day Israel during the 6-day war, where we're a tiny nation who manages to fight off all the nations around us. And the question is, where are these stories? What happened over there? Some of these stories are stories like one tank is standing up on a hill and the enemy is convinced that this must be a trap and they retreat. Rav Goren conquering Hebron. How did he conquer Hebron? He decided he was going to drive in by himself. He wasn't waiting for backup. And he drives in with his personal driver and a machine gun, and he's shooting in the air and drives straight in to enemy territory. Drives in to Me'arat HaMachpelah, gets there. They hand him the key. He locks the door from the inside while the enemy escapes because they are convinced there is no way that this one rabbi and his driver took over Hebron. This must be an ambush. There must be a trap. They escape. And this is something that we say in our tefillah and amidah every single day. Modim anachnu lach. We are thanking you, Hashem, not for the big miracles, not for Kriyat Yam Suf, not for the amazing things that we see, but what are we saying for? Al nisecha shebechol yamimanu, for the miracles that are happening every single day, that my heart is beating in the right pace, that my kidneys are working, all of these things that we're not thinking about, that are working all the time, that when someone wants to attack me and their plan is foiled, I don't even know about it. The second thing that we're learning over here is matan baseter. When we are giving tzedakah, there are different levels of how to give. about how to give charity, how to give tzedakah to a poor person. There's a basic way. Someone needs money, I go, I give it to him. I do it because in a most nonchalant way, I hand him money. This is embarrassing for him, it's uncomfortable for you, and the end result is the person has money, he has what to eat. It's a mitzvah, it's important. There's higher levels of giving tzedakah, giving it with a smile, giving someone a job, giving someone a way of getting his dignity. One of the highest levels of giving tzedakah is you're giving tzedakah in a way that you and the person who is receiving never meet. He never knows who he receives from, and you don't know who you're giving to. Gives the person that dignity of maybe he doesn't even know that he's getting tzedakah. In some communities, you have what's called gaba'ei tzedakah, where their job is to make sure that everybody has what they need. And sometimes the way that they help people is they pay their bills without the people knowing. They help cover their expenses in ways that they have no idea that they are receiving. Hashem gives us this tzedakah all the time. We have miracles that are happening on a non-stop basis, but we only know to thank Hashem for the things that we know that are happening. We should keep that in mind when we are davening, morning, afternoon, and evening, every single day. And we say, Modim anachnu lach, we are thanking you, Hashem, al nisecha shebechol yom imanu, the miracles that you do for us every single day. Shabbat shalom.